Another pretty brutal opener with the 8 infantry in West Russia. But he did get the 8 infantry on Russia 1, so I have still hopes for my chances. Yeah, I completely misread that opener. He sacked a fighter in Ukraine, so I'm able to get the Karelia stack where Germany won, and he didn't send anything to Szechwan, so I'm already feeling very good. So good, in fact, that I'm gonna go for a carrier here and try and have some fun, and see. We'll see if he manages to punish me for it. Wow. I'm pretty sure that's a novelty. I've never seen this response to Carrier Germany 1. Does that work? Yes. No, that doesn't work though. It's dead zoned. Hmm. Does this work? He has 7 units. I'll come with the 8, so. Okay. Yeah, Egypt is more dubious, but this, I know this doesn't work, so I have no idea what my opponent is doing there. And we have a 3 fighter in India by here. I think that's kind of it's an indication of I think I'm gonna be getting away with my carrier by here. So I'm just gonna quickly go through a standard game and try and set up a VC victory, I think. And this is the Japan 3 India timing that I've talked about earlier. You buy a tank, 2 transports, 2 infantry, one artillery and 1 tank on Japan 1. You leave your initial tank here and you land infantry here. And round 2, these transports go and pick up the tanks and 2 infantry. And 2 infantry from here go down. These transports pick up infantry and artillery from here and from the Philippines. And then on Japan 3 you get a massive push here, which in this game is definitely gonna work. It's a bit early to say that. I did weaken it slightly by attacking Szechwan, but when when the Allies doesn't send any infantry to reinforce here, it's a good battle on average. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. I only got 1 hit 2 rounds in a row, and he got 1 hit the first round and 2 hits the second round. So I traded. I lost a fighter extra compared to him, but that's life. Went for a slightly risky Burrata stack here. He can go for this, and I think he has 50% or 55% odds to win. Yeah, I think a coin flip there is fine. The main theater is India here. Yeah, looks like there's just some both ocean stuff with the US here. So I'm just gonna try and I have a 60% on West Russia, but I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna try and go for the highest percentage battles and see if that's enough. All right, and here we go. Let's see how this goes. I have a 95% to win, and on average I should have my carrier and my... Oh, that's not good. Alright, but his fighters died first, which is very good for me. So now he has a lot less fighting potential in this second round. Let's hope he doesn't get 2 hits. If he gets 1 hit, this is average. Alright, yeah, average result. So obviously it was a good battle for me, so I'm gonna be making a hefty profit. And then this is a 75% in my favor. So we'll see. Okay, terrible hits. Maybe he also... Okay, yeah, he also hit terribly, so it all evens out. Alright, I think that's average. Yeah, that's definitely below average. So I think my odds are steadily increasing now. Alright, that's below average. Yeah, I think that's slightly above average. Alright, 2 hits, that's good. And his bomber is last. Wow, alright. So the 75% is assuming the bomber is first. So it's probably more like 80 to 85% with the bomber last. Very good battles. pretty big advantage here. The big attack power lead of 20. That's I think usually it's about 10, which is normal in these early rounds. And he also went for tanks with Russia and for a battleship round 1 with the US. So lots of interesting stuff here. Japan too. He's put his fleet up here in Alaska, and but I'm just going to ignore that and continue with my push on India. And this is the timing. I've got a big stack here ready to strike India next turn, together with the infantry here, the tanks here, the infantry on here, all the fighters, and even the bomber in Japan has range. And he only has a 5% to actually capture Tokyo, and if he does, even if he does, I'll be able to recapture it and wipe the US Navy there. So yeah, now we'll see if he's gonna try and hold India or if he's gonna concede it to me. Wait. All right. He attacked my Belarus stack, and I think I got sloppy calculating the odds because he had 80% to win, but I got bailed out by the dice. Oh no. Oh, I feel sorry for him. Oh, I should have been punished there, but I got lucky and I wasn't. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, that must feel horrible for him. Yeah, I absolutely should have lost a ton of stuff there, but I got lucky and didn't. Well, all right then. Yeah, I got lucky here in season 8, and I got a good battle in France, and I managed to grab Sudan as well. So next round I'm gonna grab income here, and but the main part is obviously the pretty big Moscow pressure I have here. He's buying tanks as the Soviets, which is never recommended because it doesn't. It only gives half the amount of units as buying infantry. Obviously, he got super unlucky though. I'm not gonna. Yeah, poor guy. He's also trying to defend India here. I don't think that works. And they bought an industrial complex up here in Alaska, so I will have to somewhat respect it now because he's starting to invest resources into it. And his navy up here, I placed both my battleships down here to prevent an airstrike, but this means that I don't actually have the odds to clear him out from up here. So yeah, that fleet is gonna be very annoying. It dead zones Zone 61, so I'm gonna have to deal with that, and also attack India at the same time. It's gonna be a bit of a tricky turn. Oh, and also this move here into Morocco is actually a very strong move. So what I did is I stacked Italy and I stacked France to limit the amount of trading potential. I don't want them to both grab either of these provinces this round. I want to preserve my production slots in Italy, and if he lands in Southern Europe, I'm gonna try and implement stack pivoting between these two provinces. And I think this is actually the correct punish for me buying a carrier. So, but when he gets a battle like that in Belarus, right, it really doesn't matter anymore. Looks like he did abandon India after all. So I'm probably gonna get a freebie in fighter here, and he also got a battleship actually here in the UK. Getting his navy up, and he's abandoning, evacuating his fighters both up to Moscow and over to Africa. So what I'm probably going to do here is just try and set up a VC victory after grabbing India and then holding the coast with Germany and grabbing Hawaii with Japan. And here's my setup. The buys shouldn't really matter here, so I just got something random, 2 fighters, a sub, and 2 tanks. Most important part is holding India and capping Hawaii. I think the best move from his part is contesting Hawaii somehow. Maybe by doing a full navy buy and moving his navy stack into range overhead season 65 maybe, and trying to strike back. But I'm not sure if he'll be able to get enough odds to both clear the season and clear the island, so it's gonna be challenging for him. And the game is over. So looks like my opponent decided to surrender after during his mobilization phase. Yeah, it looks like he did go for the season 65 thing, but yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it's very hard for him to both get odds to clear my navy and clear Hawaii. So it seems like he decided to just give up instead. And yeah, good game.